Hi, Scorpio. Welcome to your reading. I hope you're all having an amazing day. We're going to see what you need to know right now whenever you come across this. I'm actually doing this on the 22nd of June, and I will be starting off with a Moonology message as a week from now we have a full moon in Capricorn taking place, and I just kind of want to see if there's any messages for you to kind of keep in mind for this next week specifically. See what this full moon might be bringing up for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus placements. For the Scorpio collective, please. We have nothing will come out of this situation with your hard work is paying off. Well, those are conflicting, aren't they? And we have that Saturn Capricorn energy, new moon in Capricorn, full circle moment. Oh, so you know what this is making me think of? So when was the new moon in Capricorn? Let me look that up. I'm gonna pause. I'll let you know because I think this is bringing up some kind of event 6 months ago that did not come to fruition. It did not bear fruit. Be right back, and I'm gonna double check. I have a feeling that this reading could be connected to, or this full moon could be connected to that. Give me a pause. All right, so I got the date. January 18th, 2026, we had a new moon in Capricorn. I want you to think back to what was occurring in your life then, what new beginnings, new seeds that you planted, new intentions, something fell through, or this full moon in Capricorn coming up this next week. For those listening while I post it in the near future, there's something connected to that seed you planted and it just, nothing's coming out of it. It's time to plant something different, right? We have your hard work is paying off. It's not saying to like quit or that what you tried was a failure or a waste of time. It's not saying that at all. It's saying that there's a new, this is opening some sort of new door for you. It is going to require effort and like structure or discipline, boundaries, definitely giving boundaries here. If this is trial and error, whatever that didn't work out last time, now you know how to do things differently. So then this time can bring success. Oh, and what's at the bottom? We have what do you need to release? And it's time to release negativity. Maybe negative thoughts got in the way. Maybe negative energy, negative people got in the way of this seed from sprouting. You know what? I've seen videos, and you can comment down below if you've seen things similar, whether it's like plants or specifically what I was going to talk about. There's been someone speaking to rice. They're in two different jars, and he'll say nice words to one jar of rice, and he'll speak terribly and like curse out this other jar of rice. I can't even think straight. And it just shows like the one that he was talking shit to, it grew a lot of mold a lot quicker than the rice that was just like sweet and soft words. So negativity kills, right? Negative energy, negative thoughts, doubts, just hate, all that low vibe. It just will be the killer of creativity, the killer of love, the killer of joy. So that maybe could be connected to the seed that didn't sprout. It just wasn't the right environment. It was not the right environment. And please don't you forget that you are good enough. And just because this maybe didn't work out doesn't mean that you're a failure. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It does not mean that you're not valuable or appreciated or good enough. You're beautiful, strong, and resilient. And that's what this is teaching you. And that's what it's showing you. Anyway, I'm going to also pull a couple cards from this Oracle deck. Life Happens, Oracle. Let's see what things in life could be taking place for you during this time. Envy. Okay. There's some mirroring taking place between you and another. There could be someone who brings out a side of you that you don't like. What's at the bottom? Signs, risk, opportunity, and safety. Someone you could have been dealing with was giving you mixed signals. Someone wasn't secure in themselves. We have say less, envy and say less. So if someone went silent or just someone just pulled away or withdrew their energy, it definitely shows like a lot of overthinking, not knowing exactly how to, not knowing how to express themselves. And they see how you talk and they see how you carry yourself, and that you, to them, it appears that you don't have an issue speaking your mind, speaking your truth. Someone is silencing themselves. They don't feel like they can put their thoughts in the right words that flow. And if there's something about the way you communicate, it triggers somebody because they feel themselves that they're unable to do that or meet you at your level or meet you at your depth. Someone is overthinking a lot. Someone is also very insecure. You might be feeling this way. Maybe this is someone bringing this out of you. But I'm feeling as if it's like someone's almost having an out-of-body experience with this envy card. Someone is kind of having some sort of aha moment or realization. Someone's like viewing themselves from the other person's shoes or from an unbiased perspective and been like, maybe I should have said less. Maybe I should have just kept my mouth shut. Maybe I shouldn't have said that thing. Right? What was that card? It said, what do you need to release with negativity? Something, I can't remember. But how we were talking about how negativity kills. It's like someone was maybe really feeding into some sort of negative self-talk. Someone maybe, I don't know why I keep saying maybe. See, it's like this person gives a lot of uncertainty, a lot of questioning. That's representing that, okay? You could have silenced somebody, blocked somebody. Someone is jealous. Oh, look, and then we have signs coming out. Risk, opportunity, safety. You or this person could be looking for signs, confirmation to speak up or to address some sort of pink elephant. Wants change. Which path is going to lead to change in my favor? Let's see what's underneath change. Heartbroken. Someone is just like, I wanted to say disgusted with themselves or with you or with these changes. This negative behavior that created change in a way that resulted in heartbreak. Ooh, anger management. So someone maybe lashed out. They said something they can't take back. That is what this is coming through. And so you're like, nope, nothing will come out of this situation. I can't continue this path. This isn't worth my effort, or, this is really hard. This is really difficult. And I'm starting to consider signs. I'm starting to consider other paths. Something that leads to change, because I don't like how this made me feel. I don't like how this transpired. This was not successful. This was not productive. This was just a lesson to do better. So this could be bringing up a lot of intense times, memories, challenges, experiences around this full moon in Capricorn. Vacay in reverse. So you vacay in reverse. You ever have a holiday planned? Maybe you wing it, but it just was such a shit show. It's kind of like that, where it's instead of relaxation and harmony and you can just like, woohoo, it's summertime. It's like something going wrong. Oh, and for those who maybe have a trip coming up, just be mindful of either delays, having to take a different schedule, like be adaptable at this time. Be adaptable. Someone wants to just like run away and escape reality, but they can't. Reality smack them right in their face. But yeah, the vacay in reverse. This kind of feels like you had the intention. It was going to be perfect. It was going to be a dream come true. So fun, so thrilling, or relaxing and just chilling and catching up on some energy. Enjoy the sun, right? Whatever your ideal vacay is. And it's almost like it just went complete opposite. Crappy weather, flat tire. I don't know, just like something canceled that you were looking forward to. And it's like, okay, maybe not that big of a deal. But it's the opposite of a vacation. This is not relaxation. This is tense. This is stress. This is chaos, right? And that's, you wanted to go on this vacay to take a break, a breather from the chaos. So this could even be saying you need a break from something. You need a break. Some of you have not taken a freaking break from something, whether it be your work, whether it be like resting from working out all the time. You got to let your body rest and heal, rejuvenate. This is a person you need to take a break from. Like there's something you need a break from. A smoke break, whatever the heck you need a break from, something here, because it's just not, you got on the wrong plane, you got on the wrong train, you got in the wrong car, wrong destination. But technically speaking, it had to happen. Like it's not, this had to happen, but for you, you're like, this was not where I wanted to end up, this was not what I put in the GPS. Had that happen before when I was traveling. GPS was saying turn left and there's literally a cliff. I'm not fucking turning left, I'm gonna die. Like, you want me to die? Like, no. So sometimes GPS isn't always correct, so you gotta use your discernment and your judgment. All right, this is the last card from this deck. We'll get into the tarot. Anything else for Scorpio? We have hopeful with it's your time. Good. Defense mechanism. I feel like you're finally allowing yourself to move forwards with this hope and optimism. Your defense mechanism kind of comes up a little bit. This gets a little needy, it gets a little demanding, but you can put that in its place and kind of control it. Like, you are in control of your defense mechanism. When there's a threat, you press that button, it'll go right up. Right now, this is a time for you to be hopeful and optimistic and embrace that it's time for something new, something regenerating, something fulfilling and expansive, you know? Oh wait, I don't want to put these cards back. I'm keeping these. What am I thinking? What am I doing? All right. Now, let's shimmy these over. See what else you got going on, Scorpio. Okay. Exciting. I got a replacement from a deck I had gotten like many years ago, and it was in rough shape. So I got a replacement finally. And I feel like it's very Scorpionic. I missed it. Santa Marchetti. Let's go. And let's see what you need to know, Scorpio. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus placements. So this might be something completely different storyline. Might have nothing to do with this full moon, right? Whenever you come across this, a couple weeks from now, months from now, what do you need to know, Scorpio? Show me clearly. Five of Pentacles. Time to walk away. What does make me think of a song? She said, "Don't walk away without saying you're sorry," or something like that. I don't know why that song came to my head, but I haven't heard that song in a long time, like years. So I'm like, she's like, "Walk away, I'm sorry." Like, I don't know, I don't know who the heck that song is, but someone's like sorry, or they'll be sorry is the vibe. So you put on your shoes, you walking shoes, your hiking shoes, and you're like, I'm gonna get the fuck out. This is not for me. So I think it's probably gonna connect with these oracle cards, regardless if it's a full moon in Capricorn or not, which, by the way, Five of Pentacles, it is Capricorn energy. And there we have it. Your energy. It's time to embrace this transition. One part of you is dying, changing, releasing, transforming, never to be the same, but to be reborn. Look at this. Pregnancies, fertility. You might look at a situation and be like, oh, it's dead, like it's gone, it's finished, it's over. But universe might be like, actually, we're regenerating something completely new, but it's still connected to whatever that wasn't successful in the past. It's like a new version, a new story, a new storyline, a new limb. It's like you're growing a new limb. Okay. But in order for this to take place, you had to walk away. That's the only way. Cutting your losses. Page of Pentacles. And guess what? You're not coming out empty-handed. No. You gained a little something from that, didn't you? It's their loss. You could say it's their loss. You know? The effort, the support, the stability. It's their loss. But guess what? Page of Pentacles, you've gained from this. Although it looks like a loss, you've gained so much. And it's going to benefit you. And it's going to protect you. We have the Emperor at the... I miss this deck. He's got a... He's got a freaking gun over here. He's protecting, you know? Like, he's ready to defend, protect, and nothing could cross him. This is funny. So I'm also feeling like this is you guarding your money or like your investments, your long-term investments, your long-term goals. I also get a very strong protective father figure. So I'm not sure if this is an energy that's around you or if there's like someone that's passed on the other side with their very protective masculine energy. I'm kind of getting like hunter vibe as well, or someone that is let me see. Emperor, the Empress. Oh, we got a pair. And the Four of Cups. I get an energy of masking your sadness. Or somewhat feminine energy, whoever you are, masking their disappointment. And a heavy heart. Definitely feels like this Emperor, if this is one person, this is a person that's leaning more into their masculine and hiding their softer, empathetic side, sensitive side. It's kind of being hidden, you know? So, right, you're like, I'm gonna put that in my bag. Like, they won't notice. It's like, what, you're sneaking in snacks to the movies. I'm gonna just put this in here. They won't notice. Okay. Okay, show me clearly. Temperance, Sagittarius energy. You're in your flow. You're recalibrating. You're getting back in your shoes, back in your natural rhythm. You're quite at peace. Or so I say. We do have the Devil at the... This is where you're trying to work out the knots. This is where you're trying to overcome certain addictions, certain habits, temptations, obsessions, control, attachments, some sort of attachment here that you're working through, right? Temperance. This is the main card, Temperance with the Devil. It's not completely gone, but Chariot underneath that, you're overcoming it. It's requiring you to be very discerning, specific, and kind of cutting. A little bit cutthroat. Head versus heart. Underneath that, we have a Ten of Cups. So Ten of Cups to a King of Swords. Head over heart. Loving from afar. That sort of thing. Temperance to the Devil. This is like recovery. Or it's like you're clean from something. Something you're cleaning up. You're clearing out. Cleaning up the cobwebs. It's like little cookie crumbs, or what's that little storyline, Jack and Jill? No, that's with the hill. The one with the gingerbread house and the kids, they get left behind by their father. They have bread. What is that? It's not, why does that make me think of like leaving a bread trail? Oh, is that what this is? You're leaving a bread trail. Whatever you're leaving behind, you're hoping that like, will you be followed? You want to be followed? Someone literally is like, I want them to follow me on Instagram. Okay. Maybe someone's lurking on your page. Or you are lurking. Devil. Check yourself. Where are you being a little unhealthy? Or where can you make improvements to something that's a little bit toxic? Quick, easy distractions to soothe the discomfort. All right. It kind of just feels like, all right, on to the next. On to the next. Let's see what's next. All right, we got these two. Falling in front of the Five of Pentacles, and let's look at it together. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Ooh, the time is ticking. It's only a matter of time. Time is running out. Some of you feel that way. Because this did fall out in front of the Five of Pentacles. So you decided enough time has passed. It's time to move forwards. Or I gotta have to look at the bottom. I'm like, is this representing like the past? Hold on. If it is, let me look at this for a second. Divine timing, definitely a part to play with your departure. I don't know why I want to call it that way, but I'm seeing someone in the airport ready to catch a flight. Maybe that's literally you. Comment down below if that's you right now. It's leaving behind something that you love, right? If we're reading this in past tense, leaving behind something that you truly love, you truly care, you're truly emotionally invested in. But something about the timing. Maybe you were waiting for change, right? We had that card come out earlier, change. So then if this is future tense, Temperance to the 10 of Cups and the 9, or is this a 9? It's a 9. Did I say 6? Fucking, it's been a while since I've used this deck. I can't really remember. Let's say it's the 9. Nope, it's the 6. Oh my god, I'm sorry. It's, you know what? We're in the pre-Shadow Mercury retrograde. I can't think straight. My words coming out funny, and I'm reading numbers backwards. Whoop-de-doo. Like, okay. This is where as you're detoxing, as you're decluttering whatever attachments that aren't serving you, thinking patterns as well, people, substances, whatever the fuck, your life is getting better. And it's continuing to improve and grow and develop. And you're like, fuck yeah, like, this is great. Okay, what's at the bottom? Sorry, I hit the mic. 3 of Wands. No, this is the Ace. They look the same. They look similar in this deck. Okay. Ace of Wands. This is something new. With the moon, that full moon that's coming up, it's kickstarting something new. There is the 3 of Wands. Tell me they don't look... Okay, you could disagree. But at quick glance, and mind you, it's been years since I've really worked with this deck, I jumped to conclusions. I'm sorry. Not really. Oh, this could go many different ways. I'm feeling that this full moon coming up in Capricorn will be activating. So divine timing, divine timing. This is divine time. You cannot make this shit up. It couldn't have happened yesterday. The reason why these events and we'll find out what. We'll see what exactly this is. But the reason why this didn't happen a week ago or a month ago, it wasn't the right time. You weren't ready. You, whoever, whatever is involved here was not ready, but now the time has come. So, this full moon in Capricorn activating something brand new. And it's something you have been anticipating. 3 of Wands. You've kind of had some visualizations. You've had small plans. You've talked about it. You've thought about it a couple times, a handful of times. It's now starting to take place. And it might not be so obvious with the moon and the Ace of Wands. It might not be so obvious in the beginning stage, or it's almost like you just had this idea, you're taking inspired action, you're just doing your thing, moving around your life, doing your business, working through these troubles, feeling improvements, noticing some changes, noticing some adjustments. It's your time, right? With optimism and hope. And as time progresses from whatever this loss, this ending, whatever you're leaving behind, you taking this action, big or small, it don't matter. This is going according to the divine plan, divine blueprint, your higher self plan for this to happen. And what is this new beginning, Ace of Wands? That's where we're going to clarify and just see what this is. Ace of Wands. But I feel like it's definitely connected to this 10 of Cups and this 6 of Pentacles. Everything coming full circle. Full circle moment. 9 of Cups as I stop shuffling. Wish fulfillment. Y'all, do you hear this? Do you see this? Ace of Wands. What is this new thing coming in? Interesting. This fell out right on top of the Page of Pentacles, and it is the 9 of Wands, the 9 of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups. 9999. There's an initiation here, and I sense some guardedness. I sense some hesitation. This fell out on the Page of Pentacles. So remember when we were saying, okay, so you left something, there was a loss here, but you gained something. You gained from this situation, whether it looks like it or not. this fella on the Page of Pentacles. This is representing something you're gaining. That's connected to this Ace of Wands. So this would be saying... You're going to hate me for this. Trust issues? You gain what? Trust... Nine of Wands and Nine of Pentacles. No, this is where you gained strength on how to stand up for yourself, how to defend yourself, how to protect yourself, and how to communicate in ways that pushed you to grow and step into the version you are currently today and who your future self gonna be. It's like, feels like a lot of preparation, but like independence. Like, it led to your independence, who you are today, your stability, your strength, your confidence in yourself. But the Nine of Wands as a gain just feels like a burden. This Now, I'm also feeling sometimes Page of Cups, Page of Pentacles, there may be some sort of communication. There may be an offer, apology, something like that. You may not be very open to receiving that, right? Guarded, suspicious. If it's somebody new coming into your life, right? Maybe it's new love. Maybe it's a new friend. You are like, what do you want from me? I'm good on my own and I don't need you. So what do you want from me? Sort of thing. Because you just can't see clearly right now, because the next card was the Moon. You're not able to fully look at also what you're thinking. What we have with the Envy card, the mirroring and the projecting and making assumptions, jumping to conclusions, and maybe saying something that you can't take back. Maybe say a little less right now. Say a little less. Which would maybe make sense with the Nine of Wands and the Page of Cups. You're not going to reveal everything all at once. You're going to be choosy and decisive and cautious of what you reveal and how far you're willing to go to almost like expose yourself. How much exposure, sun exposure. You need SPF 30 or SPF 50 or 120 or whatever the max, how much you are trying to expose yourself to this. You decide what level, if any. The Moon, let me look into this. Some of you could be dealing with a Pisces. Ooh, my hair on my face. Why is the Moon here for Scorpio? We'll find out what this is. Eight of Cups reversed. King of Cups. So your spidey, first of all, your spidey senses always trust your gut. And the Moon, I don't know why I'm struggling to pick up. These cards are flying on my hands. The Moon is also where we need to listen to our intuition. And your intuition, Eight of Cups in the reverse with the Moon, there were things that were left unsaid. There were blind spots, things that just went over your head, or things you weren't aware of that you didn't notice, or you couldn't quite see things accurately. This is being brought back up. And sometimes Eight of Cups reverse can talk about returning to a past situation or something, someone from the past making the return to you. Okay. And the King of Cups is at the bottom. More of your spidey senses, your intuition. Also just like your caring nature and your deep heart. That's, if this is something from your past that's being brought up in some way, shape, or form, you care very much about this. The Eight of Cups reverse would represent that emotional attachment. Even if you're not able to physically move on. Okay, I'm getting a couple things. Some of you are physically unable to move on because you're literally dealing with this person on the regular, face to face. They're connected to you. Or you physically moved on, but emotionally you haven't. Like, I'm getting either an exchange of either of those for some of you. You obviously, oh my god, these cards almost flying on my hand again. You obviously care a lot about this. And it could make you very emotional. But the Ace of Swords here to bring in some clarity and truth. because we need to look at things clearly and accurately. So, and remember, this moon reflection, there are distortions. So you're not entire, and emotions have that power where we can't really, sometimes our emotions just get so strong, we're not able to we're feeling too much and we're not, see, I can't even get the words out. You're not able to see things clearly because the emotions are clouding it, and then your words get all messed up because you're feeling too much into it. Ace of Swords and the Eight of Swords, yeah. Can't see the truth. Can't see the forest from the trees, sort of thing. The smoke from the fire is blinding. Eyes burning. King of Pentacles. Need to get grounded in reality. This is being brought up. And let me see why. Three of Wands. Like, where is this leading you? It's like retracing your steps, backtracking. I guess take note of, remember, what was it, January 18th or around then? What seed did you plant back then that didn't grow or didn't amount to what you were expecting or planning for or hoping for or anticipating, right? There's something about that seed coming back up again for you to plant it in a different spot. It's not the same seed, but it's the same. It's the same. Like, let me see this Three of Wands. Plant it in a better spot. Maybe give it less water next time. Water can kill the germination process of seeds, you know? Kill it before it even have a proper chance to begin. But yeah, all right. Three of Wands. Why is the Three of Wands here? Two of Swords. Choose wisely. Five of Swords at the bottom, yo. This feels a little messy, or it could get messy. Three of Wands, double confirmation, Two of Cups, King of Wands, Queen of Cups, Eight of Wands. This feels like crossroad. Like this reading's gonna end with kind of crossroad of it could go two different ways, two different outcomes. Okay. And ultimately, like, it comes down to you and your choice and how you choose to handle this situation. Especially if there is some sort of unfinished, I almost want to say like unfinished battle. Like there's a battle that, oh, what was it? Like a ceasefire. There's a temporary break. We talked about some sort of break, vacation. We did say vacay in reverse, maybe a temporary break. Oh, but then it's like, are you going to pick up where you left off and just jump right back into fighting? And all this judgment and who's right, who's wrong, pointing fingers, tit for tat. Right? If that is how you choose to handle it, and it just gets this knot even more tangled, or you go in kind of, you know, this person probably knows exactly how to push your buttons. So it's almost like being a couple steps ahead. So it's almost like, all right, Five of Swords or Three of Wands, you kind of are anticipating, shit could get a little messy. But you now understand your part to play in this, and like the dynamic, the power dynamic, right? Maybe someone feels they have some sort of authority or control, push you into submission, sort of. I don't know. You're getting remember when we had the Nine of Wands and the Nine of Pentacles, and at first when I was like, what did you gain? Trauma? Like, I don't remember exactly what I said. But this is now where you've gained a lot of strength. This is where you gained your armor, almost, is actually what I want to say. You've gained like an extra layer of armor, of protection, and just the way that you're going to carry yourself through this. You've grown a lot since this last encounter, this last interaction, and now you get to, I feel like you have the upper hand in this situation, because next card we have is the King of Wands, and he is someone who's quite high ranking. This is somebody who's respected, somebody who goes after what they want. They mean business. They are all about action and following through with their intentions. They can be a little hot-headed. Okay. But so it feels like a showdown, and I'm not even seeing like, oh, is this gonna result in some, like, well, okay, one more. I don't even know what time we're at because I'm at full screen, which, whatever. All right, Temperance, and also that it fell out on the Six of Pentacles and Knight of Pentacles. So this is something it's recommended to not rush into. Take your time. Take your sweet time. Changes here regardless. I'm seeing a situation being brought to you. It could be devastating for someone on the receiving end of whatever truth that you may have to say, or however you choose to approach. It's kind of like that final push, and you're like kind of knocking down someone's tower, not even intentionally. Maybe this is your tower here, but it feels like it's like a strong yet soft push. Like you're barely pushing this tower, you're just tapping it and it just crashes, it just crumbles, because your truth is like earth shattering to whoever the fuck, or just your honesty, your bluntness, your straight to the point. It triggers some, it hurts some, it comes with a price. And then it might just be met with defensiveness. It might just be met with, oh, you're wrong, that's not true, right? I don't know. But outcome, temperance, double confirmation. I feel like no matter how this plays out, you seem to be pretty chill, pretty calm, pretty much in control within yourself. You can't control others or the weather. You can control you and what you feed your thoughts to, or if you feed the negativity or negative reactions, like, you know, that you choose. You're actively giving yourself to that experience. You don't have to continue experiencing that, but you also got to shift yourself and your focus and your attention, your action, all that fucking shit. You already know. You already fucking know. So, good luck. However this plans out, you remember the first card. Nothing will come out of this situation. Your hard work is paying off, but just because you're working hard doesn't mean it's going to result in what you always want. Sometimes you don't get what you want. You get what you need, not what you want. I don't know. Yeah. And if someone's ruining your vacation, I'm so sorry. All right. I love you, and I will see you later. Have a great day. Bye, Scorpio.